Thanks for this week. It's been really good. I've had a really good week. I think it's because I've done my barbecue slash smoker, and it took a lot of my time and effort, and it's what I need. It gives me a purpose, gives me a sense of purpose to do things, make things, sell things. Because I know my story, I fucked myself up when I was an addict and an alcoholic, and I fucked my life up. I ended up with epilepsy because I seizured so badly that I died, and it created problems. And I was just watching that, is it Life After Lockup? And it just got me to thinking that I thought maybe I need to do a bit of a longer video. People have asked, which is great. I'm so humbled. The amount of following and subscribers I'm getting is great. It's a great community, and we genuinely talk. And this is genuinely what I do, I make things, and it's 99.9% positive of people saying, oh, you know what, that's really good. And maybe I am looking for approval. Maybe that's what I'm doing, but I'm not that outgoing anymore, and I used to think I was, and I used to take the drugs thinking that that's what the person that they wanted, and it made me an arrogant prick is probably the best way of saying it. And I was talking to somebody the other day about this, and when you get clean and sober, it's very difficult to explain who you are, because you actually don't know who you are, genuinely don't know who you are. And I'm an introvert, and I'm not very outgoing, and I haven't got a massive amount of confidence yet. If you'd have met me over my period of 6+ years of being clean and sober, if you'd have met me before that, I'm sure you'd have had a different view of me. And although I genuinely felt like I do now, I took the drugs to not feel that way. Whereas now I'm just embracing the boring, happier me. And that's thanks to you. And I just want to say thank you for that. So I was watching, let me just have a look, so I'm actually looking at it right now. Life After Lockup. And it follows 8 people that leave prison and go back to their lives. And they obviously want to see if they go back to prison. The easy answer to that is, most of them will. And it annoyed me a little bit that one of the guys that's come out after so many years of being in prison is gone, and he's got heroin and he's got crack. And then he said, I'm going to go, and they're giving him free needles, they're giving him waters, they're giving him spoons so they can do their drugs. And he thinks that's what should happen. He's saying that he's not going to give up, and he does want to get sober. The truth of the matter is, I know this because I've been exactly there, is no, they're not looking to get clean and sober. They're looking to get something for free. And that's exactly where I was. I know this. I watch it and I think I know exactly. You've not hit your rock bottom yet. You're telling people you've hit your rock bottom to get something out of them. The first opportunity you get, I know because I've been there, is you go back to drinking drugs. You've got to either hit your lowest of lows, which for a lot of people is death, and it was for me as well. And it's left me with lasting, permanent scars and problems. But it's my fault, mine, and I get that, and it's difficult. It is difficult to accept praise. My wife, I've gone into this before, my wife is so proud of me for doing it, when I know the pain and hurt that I must have put her through before that. I'm disgusted in myself. I am absolutely disgusting and embarrassed. And something, people say, well, you got to forgive yourself, you've got to get over it. And no, I don't think so. I don't think you should forgive yourself, not fully. I accept it. I accept the fact that I can't do anything about it, and the hurt that I must have caused my parents that are now gone, my family, my wife, my kids. No, I'll live with that guilt for the rest of my life. I know I will. I don't think about it all the time, if that's the truth, but it's always there. Every decision that I'm making, I think it's making me the person that I am. remembering the prick that I was and the pain and suffering that I caused is making me a better person, a humbler person. So if you're saying, you know, you're going to forgive yourself for all the pain and hurt and suffering that you caused, I don't think that's the right idea. I don't. I'm not saying live in turmoil all your life and, you know, when you get a chance, fucking slap yourself on the back or punch yourself in the teeth. No. It's enough remembering. It really is. The pain that I know I caused, I know I'm now feeling because of it. And no amount of excuses will ever change that. Oh, it was numbing the pain. I was self-medicating. You know, addiction, I got in the grips. The truth of the matter is you can stop. You can. But it's fucking difficult. And how much fight have you got in you? If you haven't got enough fight in you, then don't fucking try. Just carry on. Kill yourself. Because that's what'll happen. You'll die. And that's a real thing. Someone kept telling me, oh, you'll die. No, you're fucking bulletproof, aren't you? Until it happens. And genuinely, I don't want that for you, because I was OD'd on a council dirty floor, waiting for basically my kids would have found me, my wife would have found me dead. And I just managed to get off the floor. I had overdosed and I got myself to the doctors and got sorted. And that was it. That was that moment of, if I survive this, then I'm going to live a completely different way. And I did. I did survive it. I had a lot of complications, a few operations, and some hard times, some really hard times. And I still struggle with the hard times. You know that. I've got a psychology meeting next week in Nottingham on Wednesday, 10:30 in the morning. So I wanted to do this, and I'll let you know. I try and do a video more on me personally, because then not everyone wants to watch that. It's a bit more depressing and everything else. Whereas my Adam's Woodworking Life, I absolutely love it. I love doing the shorts. I enjoy that couple of minutes. I don't know why I enjoy it so much. I suppose because I talk to a lot of you, and it's just things that we do, I suppose. I mean, and again, I know I keep on about the community that we've got, but I do feel it. And I think it's the first time I've ever felt a part of something, really a part of something. And I'm so thankful for it. You know, when you get people that are big-headed, or, you know, they're fucking divas, they want this, they want that because they're famous. I'm not saying that I'm famous, Christ. But, you know, you do something like this and you get some following in it, and it's really humbling. It's, you know, like I say, it's your channel. I find that it's yours, not mine. You know, it's not me that makes it, it's you guys that make it. You know, the laughs we have in the comments, the chats, email, awoodworkinglife@hotmail.com. I promise you I'll message you back. Yeah, so I felt obligated to do this video because I like talking to you, and I know some of you are interested. We have a similar journey, some of us, and, you know, I do talk to a lot of you, and we do have our struggles and our journey. But I've got this psychology psychology meeting appointment. It's come from my neurologist. My neurologist is the guy that does my epilepsy. He's fan-fucking-tastic. His name's Dr. O'Donoghue. He's amazing. Shout out to Dr. O'Donoghue. He's looked after me for the last, I don't know what it is now, probably 8 or 9 years, for my epilepsy. And he's tried hard, and we've changed different medications, and he's had me in for tests. He's amazing. And he's put me forward for help, for psychology help, because he knows we're struggling with the... It's not that I want to be medicated. I think what it is if there's something out there that can help not feel so unbalanced. I mean, when I say unbalanced, I mean, Christ, getting up at 3 a.m. manic, getting my wife up saying that, you know, I've got to do this, or I've got to do that, or something's going to happen, and just bouncing off the walls, and staying there for days. And then when I crash, not being able to get out of bed, and just not being a very nice person. And I can feel it in myself, and I just, it's time. I'm asking for help, and that's what I've been doing. And my wife's the same. And for the first time, I'm asking for help, and not knocking back the help that's been offered to me in the past. And I'm thankful for all the help that we're getting. So yeah, I've got that appointment. I've got some other things on the go as well, as far as Adam's Woodworking Life. I'm still going to do a fire pit table. I've got more ideas with the gas bottles, the smokers and things like that, different designs. A few people have asked if I'll sell any. Email me, please email me. I'm sure we can either work something out, or if you wanted to commission one, just sort of pay the bits along the way. I don't know how delivery would work. We'd have to work something out if you were close enough to pick it up. But we can work something out. By all means, email me. And this channel, I've never ever made anything, never made a penny. I'm not monetized. I say it how it is. I'm actually a little bit amazed. I don't really know. I speak to other people that are on YouTube and do content creating, and they say they get a lot of stuff sent to them, tools, different things. And I said, I've never had anything. In fact, I had one thing sent to me, a magnet. And this is subscribers. Oh, we swap stuff all the time. If you're coming on watching me, I'm sure. Well, in fact, right in front of me, I had some lovely bowls made out of scrap wood sent to me. All sorts of different figures, and I send stuff back. We do swapsies and stuff. So that's amazing, and that's enough for me. It genuinely is. And don't get me wrong. If YouTube or TikTok wanted to pay me decent money one day and I can buy my own house, I obviously wouldn't say no. But it was not why this channel was started. It was started for me because I needed to talk and I needed to reach out, and I did, and I've reached out and got all you guys, and it's amazing. And I suggest you do the same. Reach out, talk. I know, again, a few of us are talking, and a couple of you have started different YouTube channels or different projects. It's great. It just is. I won't keep on about it, but it is, and we've got different things coming. Hopefully, I'm definitely going to look into a craft fair, maybe a woodland walk, so we can find some different driftwood and catch up. Some great ideas going about. And when us boys get together and do these ideas, and we'll swap ideas and we'll tweak things and all, it's just great. And yeah, I just want to say thank you. And I just wanted to touch on the whole drug thing, that if you are watching this or if you've got an addiction, the first step for me, the real first step, even if you're not stopping or even want to stop yet, is being honest. It's a difficult one for an addict. You'll know what I mean. That's not me being horrible. I was there with you. Honesty is the most difficult. But when you come clean and you're ready, honesty is the only way forward for an addict. Absolute, clear honesty. And that way, the proof will be in the pudding. Because if you are honest and you are clear, people will start to trust you. And trust is what you've lost in everybody. I know, again, because I did it. And I'm sure there are still people in my lives now, which I haven't got that many in my lives now because of all that. I'm sure there's people that still, I don't know, hold a bit, not a grudge, but are wary, I suppose. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. They're cautious of me, I'm sure, because I wasn't to be trusted. We are, as addicts, master manipulators. I know that's an awful thing to call us, but it's true. And you can change that skill. Manipulation can be turned into something positive. I can't think of a positive word for manipulation. Charismatic, maybe. I don't know. But look, what I'm trying to say is the things that we've learned, we can put to good use. The things we used for bad, the cunning, conniving, lying, can be turned around and used for real good. And I am, at this minute in time, enjoying that ride. And I have a lot to thank you for that. I still have my hard times, my low times, but I promise you that you guys are helping me through. And I mean that. So thank you. And if you are here after 14 minutes of me rambling shit, thanks again. I'll update every week or two, and I'll go live as well every now and again. If there's anything that you want, by all means, please email me. Carry on watching the shorts. Click and follow, subscribe, do all that, because you know what? It helps. It really does. It helps me, helps you, helps everybody, and we can all get involved. So thank you very much. I'll catch you next one.